not to get all sentimental, my heart is kind of stuck in several places at once. All these people that I love living in different places and then growing attachments to different places. I think it's a beautiful thing. I think it's very possible to simultaneously be sad to leave and ready to go home. Hi guys, I've brought you to Soul Forest today. I don't even know how many times I've come here. I feel really personally connected to it for reasons I don't even know. But whenever I have a day by myself where I just don't want to be in my room, I don't want to go indoors, and I want to just feel like I'm enjoying life, I come here. It is really hot today. A few updates. I dyed my hair purple. Mom, don't kill me. Hairstylist, don't kill me. I'm sorry. I really tried not to. I did though. The topic of today's video is something that I have been contemplating a lot recently. I've just finished my exchange semester at Kyunghee University. I spent last year as well in Korea at Chungang University, so it's been about a year and a half that I've been in Korea. But I mean a little bit less than that because I did go home during the winter break. I spent a good portion of my last 2 years in Korea. I'm gonna go home soon. It's summer. It's almost the beginning of July and I go home at the end of July. And I'm just feeling a lot of emotions. So today's topic is gonna be just chatting about why I'm ready to go home and why I'm not ready to leave. It's so hot, oh my gosh. But I'm still having a great time. Makes me emo talking about this. I picked out 3 reasons why I'm ready to go home and why I'm not ready to go home. So we're gonna start with the why I'm not ready to leave. Number 1, I still don't think my Korean is where I want it to be. I lived in Taiwan when I was 15 and I studied Chinese ever since I was 12, and so I learned Chinese really, really fast because I was living in a host family. I'd kind of studied it previously. I mean, I was just speaking Chinese every day. And so when I decided I wanted to learn Korean, I thought it was going to be a lot like that experience where I just picked it up really fast, spoke all the time. And for some reason with Korean, I just feel more nervous to speak and I don't find as many opportunities. And as much as I'm like, okay, today we're just gonna speak Korean, then I chicken out and then I just kind of use Korean and English, and I'm just not as familiar with Korean as I was with Chinese. And I think I had this fearless personality when I was younger, at least with language. I'm sad that I'm not going to be able to study Korean as much anymore. I think additionally, I have other pursuits that I'm doing right now. I'm not just studying Korean like I was studying Chinese. I wish I had more mental space and time to study Korean, and I fell in love with Korean when I was in Taiwan, and I think it's such a beautiful language. I think it's so fun to speak. I think Chinese and Japanese and Korean, they all just are so fun for me. I've always just been more inclined to learning Asian languages. I don't know, it always just seems so fun and a really cool challenge. I need to give myself some credit. I should give myself some credit. I'm sad that I'm not going to be able to study Korean in the same capacity that I'm able to study it here. And I honestly need to take more advantage of it. Number 2, I mean, this is kind of similar to number 1, but I just wanted to give Korean its own spot because I feel like it's just such a large reason why I came to Korea, obviously. Number 2 is I just don't feel like I've done everything that I wanted to do, which is so funny because I lived here for 10 months. From March to December, and then I went home, and then I came back in March again for my 3rd semester. And I've gone to so many cities, I've made so many friends, had so many experiences. I even went clubbing once. That was crazy. But especially, I came here with the intention to film documentaries, interview people, and just do a lot of the stuff that I really wanted to try out. My dream is to make documentaries in Asia and around the world, and I did make a documentary last year and it was super fulfilling, but it's a lot of work. And also I'm a student. It's not my job to just go film around. I don't get paid. I don't even know how to begin that. I really want to do more filming and take more photos and just do more art. I want to want to go to more museums. I want to go to more performances. I just still feel like I have so much left to explore. And maybe people always feel like that. I was more focused on my studies this year than like traveling. And I want to make a note. I really want to go to an LGBTQ scene in Korea because the community here is a little bit underground. I wish I would have been more involved with that, but I just like didn't even know how to like get my way in there. Just filming and documentaries and art and like soaking in more experiences. I wish I was a better planner. I need an assistant. If anyone wants to be my assistant, I cannot pay you, but I will appreciate you and give you hugs. Okay, moving on. Okay, number 3. I'm really sad to leave all the people that I've met here. And the funny thing about going on an exchange is most of the time you become friends with a lot of exchange students and then everyone just goes home anyway. So like it's sad because we're all leaving each other, but you're not leaving them back in this country. But I also have a lot of Korean friends and a few other people that mean a lot to me that I have to leave here. I think I'm mourning both the friends that I have and the people that I would love to grow closer with and do more things with, but haven't. And I think I mourn the people I haven't met. I love the style here. I love going to museums and seeing Korean artists and Korean films, and I just really want to get more into that, but it's like I just don't know where to start. Someone lead me in the right direction. I'm gonna miss all the people. I'm gonna miss my friends. It's very overwhelming, honestly. It's very overwhelming. It's just weird when you make a place your home for such a long period of time and then all of a sudden you go back to like your life. But in all reality, like both Korea and the States, they're both my life. Only certain people in each place can understand that. I feel like there's this picture of my life that only I can understand. There's not a single person that has experienced every place I've lived and all the people I've met. Sometimes like it's a little bit isolating. It's a little bit isolating when you remember that. Like I feel like I've lived a very broad life and I'm so grateful for it. But then you're like, oh, I'm the only one who has lived these experiences. It's hard to explain when you get back home. It's also such a blessing and it's the most amazing thing in my life. I would not be who I am if I didn't have all these wonderful experiences living abroad and meeting so many different people. But next, reasons why I am actually feeling a bit ready to go home. Number 1, living space. Ooh. Living space. I lived in a dormitory at both schools I went to. Dormitory living is just not sustainable for a human being for a long period of time, at least not for this human. Not having a kitchen. I mean, having a roommate isn't even the worst part because I loved my roommate this semester. I've never had a bad roommate. You don't have a ton of space and you're living in a box. Living in a dormitory, it can be really difficult, and I really miss my kitchen, and it makes me really miss my home. I miss my room. I'll miss my bed. When you're having a hard time and you go home to your door, like I was sick for almost a week. I can't cook myself a homemade meal. I have to like buy convenience store food and live off that because I just wanted like my mom's chicken noodle soup. Actually, it's chicken barley soup. Okay, there's this kid catching butterflies. That's so precious. See, like life is beautiful. Cooking is so romanticized for me now. Not having a kitchen for more than a year, like cooking becomes so romanticized. I'm really excited to see my cat. I didn't even put that on the list. Sorry. I'm just so excited to see my cat. I mean, and now I'm really living in a box. Like I'm living in a little Airbnb and there's no window. The no window thing and the living in a box, like it's testing my mental health. Yes, it is. So, number 2, money. This leads to money and the stress. I don't have a job, right? I can't work here. I can't get a job. I don't have a working visa. I'm on a student visa. And that is hard. The money thing is hard. When you're just spending and you're not earning. It's funny because the reasons I want to leave are not necessarily connected to the fact that it's like Korea. It's just the fact that I don't have a job. I don't have apartment. The basic things that if I just worked here and had a job that I probably would be able to find, at least that's better than a dormitory, and I'd have income, that would already make my experience like 10 times better. I think a lot of my stress is connected to money though. If I had more money while living in Seoul, I think I could really happily live. If I had a kitchen and I had an income, that would solve 2 problems. Check. Number three for going home is also people. Obviously, my family is in the United States, my close friends, my school. I really just miss like not lecture-based classes. I miss discussion-based classes. I miss interacting with my classmates. Really excited to deepen my relationships with like my existing friends, my family. I'm the youngest. I never realized the importance of like keeping up with your family and like calling your parents, calling your siblings, going to the family trips. I think the more I grow older, I don't know, I've been realizing that more just being abroad. I just really want to grow closer with my family. My family's watching this, whatever. I love you guys. I do love change, actually. I think in my future, I see myself living seasonally, going to Europe for the summer, living in a new, like, not constantly moving around, like I want to have a base. The conclusion of this video, after living abroad, I think I've realized how easily it gets made into another home. The meaning of home really does change. The definition of home becomes very fluid. It's no longer just like my house, my hometown. Home is people. Home is... Alright, I'm gonna bring in some adventure time. Home is where your heart is, Finn. Is that the quote? Home is where your heart is, Finn. And like Jake's rapping him in his ear, and he's playing the violin. And they're like drifting on the iceberg. Anybody? Home is very broad to me now. I think the more places I live, the harder it becomes to just be anywhere, because I feel everything everywhere all at once. Not to get all sentimental. My heart is kind of stuck in several places at once. All these people that I love living in different places and then growing attachments to different places. I think it's a beautiful thing. I think it's very possible to simultaneously be sad to leave and ready to go home. I think it's human nature. I'm still learning how to cope with that. Yeah. Still learning how to live with those 2 truths at once. That's all for this video. Thanks for sticking with me. I enjoy making these videos. I really do. I'm learning to love the process of it. Okay. Love you guys. Love you guys.